NKTelco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball, where the Anna Rockets will take on the Botkins Trojans. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, the Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and the St. Henry Bank. We're looking live here at the Coliseum. Backyard Shelby County League battle between the Anna Rockets and the Botkins Trojans. My name's Brandon Koverman. And alongside me, Craig Lau, on this last Tuesday in January, and we have a Shelby County League rivalry matchup. First, Craig, taking a look at the Anna Rockets, coming in at 6-9, but an even 4-4 overall in the Shelby County Athletic League. That puts them in fourth place right now in the Shelby County Athletic League. Right now, Coach Barhorst trying to kind of, really get through January right now, the lulls, the highs and lows that January can be right now.
Yeah, he says that this is a pivotal game and hopes of continuing the momentum as they get ready for tournament. But they've been dealing with a lot of illness on the team, so yeah, in the last 10 games they're 3-7, so hopefully they can right the ship and get everything going here before tournament.
And taking a look at the hometown Botkins Trojans, 13-3. It's been a couple weeks removed since that disappointing loss, 39-30 here against Fort Laramie a couple weeks ago. It put a little stiff challenge in getting back in the Shelby County League competition. It's not necessarily out of the picture yet, so they got something to fight for here tonight.
Yeah, I did that game with Jeff Henton, and I mean, it was unbelievable the night that they lost to Fort Laramie. They shot 9 of 46 from the field. They had 19 offensive rebounds, but only 3 second-chance points. So, it was just one of those nights for the Trojans.
A couple bounce-back wins, though, one big win over New Bremen. Yep. So you really see that the Trojans are getting back on track, though.
Yep. Bremen and Fairlawn, they 2 W's after that, so they're getting back on track.
We're going to kick it down to public address announcer Ryan Gutman for our national anthem. We'll come back with our starting lineups and keys to the game. Tip off here next on NKTelco Sports.
We're more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Is your internet slowing down your family fun? Your work and all the things you need to get done? Say goodbye to buffering, lagging, and endless loading screens. With NKTelco's blazing fast internet and smart Wi-Fi, everyone gets the speed they need. No contracts, no hidden fees, just everyday low prices and fast speeds. NKTelco, keeping your family connected.
We're back here on NKTelco Sports, getting ready for player introductions here at the Coliseum Construction Night. Here, as you see the neon colors glittering the Botkins student section, if you're able to see that on our key motion camera. A great night here for basketball. Again, it's a little warming up a little bit outside, and spring is around the corner. Puxatawny Phil might or might not see his shadow on Sunday. We'll see about that. And means basketball tournament draws coming up, and we'll have a little bit of conversation about that later on here tonight. But let's take a look at the starting lineups here tonight. First for the visiting Anna Rockets. Number 0 is 6'2" senior Evan Myers. Number 2, a 5'10" senior Jacob Feroz. A 6-foot senior Keith Holman. Number 24, a 6'1" senior Kyle Edelman. And rounding out the lineup, number 34, a 6'4" senior Alex Shappy. Head coach also of the Anna Rockets, Nate Barhorst. Nate Barhorst, the longest tenured coach in the Shelby County Athletic League after the retirement 2 years ago of Scott Elker. Nate Barhorst, a 1997 graduate of Anna High School, one of the many coaches in the Shelby County Athletic League that has Shelby County roots. And now the starting lineup for the Botkins Trojans. Number 1, a 6-foot senior, Colin Dosek, the lead scorer of the Trojans. Number 2, another 6-foot sophomore this time though, Eli Pitts. Number 23, a 6'2 senior, Noah Top. Top, one of the premier sharpshooters in the area. Number 24, a 6'1 junior, James Steinke. And rounding off the lineup, the man in the middle for the Botkins Trojans, a 6'4 senior, number 42, Colton Kleiman. The head coach of the Botkins Trojans in his 4th season is Phil Groves. Groves led his team to a regional final back in 2022 in the Shelby County League title. Fresh in his 1st season off that state championship, which Trojans won the season prior. Let's take a look at our keys to the game here tonight. And let's take a look at our keys first, Craig, for the Anna Rockets.
First, they have to stop Botkins from penetrating. Second, they need to box out and not give up any second chance points. And they need to protect the ball against the Botkins pressure. And for the Trojans, they need to defend and rebound for 32 minutes. They need to prevent transition and second chance points. And they need to take care of the ball.
Yeah, let's take a look for Botkins. Botkins keys to the game. Or was I?
Yep.
I slept there.
I'm one ahead of you, man.
I apologize
You're
there.
all
I was
right.
watching the tip. I apologize there. We get going here. The Anna Rockets start out with the basketball. It's Evan Myers. Move it up. Keith Homan. Back over to Alex Chappie, left side. These, of course, backyard rivals. As Brian Gubman always does this as the public address announcer. It's the 208th time these teams have met. Very interesting statistic for these bordering towns. Of course, Botkins Division 7, Anna Division 6.
Oh, almost steal.
Tip, recovered by Homan in the backcourt. And goes back out over to Shappy, back out to Froze. Right side,
Nice
Froze
move.
gets a shot fake, and he scores. And Anna strikes first on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Rose just drove that right side and blew by everybody for the layup.
The first matchup won by the Botkins Trojans in this 2-game season series, 49-44 back on December 17th. Shot by Steinke, no good, and veteran official Steve Trout with the call that's going to go against Keith Homan.
Talking about the officials, we got 3 good ones here today. Tom Rippenoff, Steve Trout, Paul Winglewitz, and they have a lot of years of experience here.
Of course, you're not going to get anything better for a good Shelby County League matchup on a Tuesday night late in January, as of course we're approaching 2 weeks to the draw, or really about a week to the draw, as Steinke connects on both free throws. We're knotted up at 2.
Botkins man-to-man defense.
Traditional, I don't think you're going to see much outside of the man-to-man defense tonight for both sides. Homan with the basketball, left side throws. Looks to Myers, gets over to Shappy. Shappy gives a shot fake high on the arc. He probably got away with close to a walk there.
Yeah.
He's on the right side to Homan. Homan looks, gives it up over to Kyle Edelman. Edelman drives on the inside, gets around Steinke and scores. First bucket for the 6'1 senior Kyle Edelman.
Nice left-handed move there.
There's Eli Pitts, he drives on the inside, gives it to Colton Kleiman. Kleiman puts it on the deck. Makes a move on the inside with the left hand, and that's Botkins' second trip to the free throw line and has many possessions. Kleiman, 6'4 senior, very good track thrower. His dad told me the other week that after one of his basketball games, he had to get up and go to a track showcase.
Yeah. Yep.
The other week. And then it sneeze, fires, and connects. Cuts the deficit here to 1 for the Botkins Trojans.
Kleiman only 46% free throw shooter. Now 14 to 29 on the season. That's the first one.
Big man for the Trojans goes a clutch 2 for 2 there. Raise that average. And the Rockets come back with the basketball. It's Jacob Froese as we're tied 4-4. With 2 minutes burned on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard here in the first quarter. Alex Shappy gets it, tries to give it to Evan Myers, throws it right into the Botkins bench. We have our first turnover of the night.
Unforced, just tried to get it to the left side. Nobody was there.
Top will get it into Colin Dosek.
Just Trojans can make up and get some points out of this.
Steinke drives baseline, gets it up to Dosek, kicks it out, Noah Top. Sharpshooter from the top of the key, splashes it home, and gives Botkins their first lead of the game on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 7-4 Trojans lead now here. They've cashed in on every possession via the foul line and 1 3-point field goal. Not shooting for the Trojans to start as they lead 7-4. But on the inside, Jacob Froese. Offense at a premium so far. Really a maximum, and really Jacob Froese bucket.
And also starting out 3 for 3.
It's that 1 turnover by Anna, the difference here so far. Top drives on the inside, and it's going to continue to add to his point total. He's got 5. It's an offensive party here early on.
Top averaging 7.1 per game. He's more than halfway there.
9-6 our score now. Still 43 seconds to reach that halfway mark in the first quarter. Froese with the basketball, guarded by Pitts. Goes out to Shappy, left side Evan Myers. Myers over to Froese. He's going to take the deep 3. Yeah. He's got it.
I did a game earlier this year where they played at Jackson Center, and he hit 3 in a row that got Anna back in the game. Can't leave him alone.
Jacob Froese has got 7. An offensive showcase here early on. Colin Dosek feeling it as well, and nobody can miss. And a 3-pointer there from Colin Dosek, and Botkins takes the lead back 12-9. Well, this would be fun if we could have this all night.
Yeah.
Kind of figure it might slow down here in a little bit. Well, giving up over to Alex Shappy on the right side. And we're going to foul away from the basketball. It's going to be on Botkins.
Pitts, yep.
First substitution of the game, Will Monin, Tucker Holzkamp in the lineup for Botkins, and in for Anna, number 32, a 6'4" junior, Brady Wenning.
Wenning comes in averaging 9.1 points a game off the bench.
Pretty good bench asset for head coach Nate Barhorst. Shappy with it on the inside. On Holzkamp, he loses the basketball. Second turnover of the game for Anna. Steinke comes up with it. Steinke looks to go to the basket. He kicks it out and turns it over. Froese with it. Shappy up the top of the key. Goes on the right side to Wenning. Wenning over to Myers. Left side Shappy. Looks on the flex cut. On the left block, he'll kick it instead to Froese. Shappy thought about a 3. Gets it up to Wenning. Over right side. They try to get the flex cut down there. Nice job by Alex Shappy to fight through that back cut there and score.
Anna now 5 for 5, starting the game out.
Alex Shappy his first bucket. Cuts the deficit to 1. Steinke all alone from 3. And the first Botkins miss of the game. And I think the first field goal miss of the game as well. Going with about 3 minutes in the ball game.
First rebound of the game.
Yeah. I can't rebound if you don't miss anything.
Yeah.
So it's thought rebounding is important, obviously, but it's one of the weirdest stats in high school basketball. When I really started announcing, and sometimes keep stats, it's like, wow, the rebounds really don't tell you the story all the time. As maybe some other stats do. But sometimes they do. Rockets with it on the inside. Shot no good there by Edelman. Here comes Dosek racing up in the open floor. Kicks it to Monin. Quick trigger 3. He's got it. And when the Botkins Trojans can hit their 3-pointers, they're as deadly as anybody.
They're hard to stop there.
That's kind of the opposite of what you saw in that Fort Laramie game the other week when they really, like I said, shot under 20% from the field. When they shoot, man, they can keep up, like I said, with anyone and possibly win this Division 7 regional. Shappy with a clear beeline to the basket.
Nice.
He gets some of that
big man.
points back. Yep. Shappy gets some of those points back. He's got 4. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. A lot of offense here. Jacob Rose swipes that one away from Colin Dosek. Rose trying to go to the basket, and Dosek swipes it right back. Dosek up ahead. Up over to Huelskamp, left side, Noah Top. Thought about a three, guarded by Myers. Top. Hesitation, and it hangs there for a while. It falls down. I think Anna got confused on a switch there, and Top beeline to the basket.
Yep.
17 points from Botkins, and only 3 of them coming from Colin Dosek. It's a good offensive quarter for both squads, particularly here Botkins, who has that 4-point lead with 1:19 to go in the first. It's been a fast-paced quarter. Edelman on the inside loses the basketball, and Steve Trout said he stepped on that baseline. It'll go to the Botkins Trojans.
Not really a shot. I'll give him a turnover on that one.
Eli Pitts back in for Botkins, coming in for Anna, Keith Homan, and A.J. Barhorse. Barhorse played in that JV contest just a little bit ago. Side Huelskamp gives up over to Will Monty. Monin on the exchange to Pitts. Right side, Tucker Huelskamp. All alone to Monin. Monin off the glass, no good. Rebound by Pitts. Kicks it out Dosek. Left wing three, and Botkins just feeling it beyond the arc. That's 20 first quarter points for them. And Coach Nate Barhorse going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Botkins 20, Anna 13 here on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, and 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Craig, but, you know, offense is everywhere. I mean, you get a bucket, you get a bucket, everyone gets a bucket, and it's 20-13 Trojans over the Anna Rockets.
Botkins 4-4 from three-point land, and they are 4-5 from 3 points, and they're 2-3 from 2. Anna on the other side, they're 1-1 from 3 and 5-6 from 2, so hot shooting from both teams to get this game going.
Really just the difference. A couple more Anna turnovers, maybe the little bit of the difference is both teams shooting very well to start off this ball game. The Trojans really, like I said, feeling it from beyond the arc, and when they can feel it from beyond the arc, they can put up 20 points on you like that in a quarter pretty easily against even a good Anna squad.
Anna has 4 turnovers, 5 second chance points for Botkins off those turnovers.
Rose with the basketball, gives out to Barhorse. Right side, Evan Myers. Myers goes left side. It's into Barhorse, guarded by Colton Plyman. Keith Homan, the deep three. He shoots, he scores. From the left wing, Keith Homan.
Unbelievable shooting from both teams.
The best shooting quarter I've seen out of a varsity game all year. Homan does a nice job to deflect that basketball in the wraparound pass. 13.3 seconds remaining in the quarter as we got a quick substitution. Colin Dosek back in, comes in for Corey Koenig, who was in briefly. Looks like we'll take it out right in front of the Anna cheerleaders. We'll go to Plyman, he bobbles the basketball. He's on the left side to Tucker Huelskamp. Huelskamp out to Dosek. Shot fake, back over to Pitts. Pitts bounces it off his foot. Homan quickly up ahead to Myers. Can they get the shot off in time? No, they can't. Hot scoring first quarter. Both teams shooting the lights out of the basketball. It's a 20-16 lead for Botkins Trojans over the Anna Rockets. We'll step aside after a word from our sponsors here and come back with the second quarter. You're next on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Back here on NKTelco Sports as we begin the second quarter. Just took a look up. The scoreboard is out here on our end, but it is a 20-16 lead for the Botkins Trojans over the Anna Rockets, and both teams shot, like I said before we went to break, the lights out of the basketball, and literally we shot the lights out of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a great start for both teams. Now that they can't keep up with the point total,
there we go.
They had to get it out. We got one on one end here back up, and we got one on the other end back up here. So I know Shelby County Commissioner Stan Evans is in the building, so he's gotta make it look good for him.
Yeah, you talk about the shooting. Anna 5 of 6 from 2, 2 of 2 from 3. 7 of 8 overall, 87.5%. Botkins, 2 of 3 from 2, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, 6 of 8 overall, 75%, and they were 4 of 4 from the line.
Well, the Trojans will start the second quarter with the basketball here on NKTelco Sports. The Trojans trying to stay within range of the Russia Raiders for a potential tie of the Shelby County Athletic League title. Got to win here tonight to keep in range for that and beat the Raiders next Friday and hope for some outside help. Steinke drives on the inside and he's blocked by Wenning. Here comes Meyer out to Homan. Right side Edelman. Edelman out top, gets up over to Wenning. Left side Keith Homan. Saying the team suffering through some injuries and illness. I'm sure Coach Barhorst is very pleased to see the good shooting. Got a foul, we got a push. Let's see if it's a shooting foul. They are going to get awarded to Brady Wenning. That's going to go against Colton Plyman, his team's first.
Wenning, an 81% free throw shooter, 30 of 37. So very good free throw shooter.
As he cans the first one, cuts the deficit to 3 for the Botkins Trojans. And dips the knees, fires, and goes a perfect 2 for 2. So that's the first 2 points of the game for the 6'4" junior. They trail 20-18 now on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. We're about a minute into the second quarter. Colton Plyman with the basketball. Gets up to Colin Dosek. Shot fake. Look on the inside, gets it to Pitts. Pitts to the basket, off balance, shot no good. Dosek skies him for the offensive rebound, out to Plyman. Plyman back out to Dosek. Dosek jab step, tracks a double team here, kicks off to Steinke, who's wide open off that double team. Shot no good, long track down for the rebound. Dosek over to Plyman, and he scores. Nice sequence there, top to Dosek, to Plyman, all 3 seniors connected on the court.
Yep. Heads up play there by Dosek, getting it, seeing Plyman wide open underneath the bucket.
Myers gets it deep beyond the arc, who gives up over to junior A.J. Barhorst. Rockets trying to work it around. They give it to Edelman. He drives baseline, trying to get around Plyman, and the Rockets turn it over. Here comes Eli Pitts, the underclassman sophomore, trying to zag his way to the basket. He kicks it out to Steinke, and Steinke could not grasp it.
5th turnover on the Trojans.
Pair of substitutions, Alex Shappy, Jacob Groves back in the lineup for Coach Nate Barhorst. Like I said earlier, as coached longer than all other 6 other Shelby County Athletic League coaches and is a 1997 Anna Rocket graduate. Feroz with it on the right side, gets it up over to Edelman. Over to Shappy. Shappy drives back out to Feroz. Deep 3 for Feroz. Off the front of the iron, no good. But Myers gets the rebound. Myers inside, back out to Feroz. Got it tipped by Pitts, and it'll be a baseline out of bounds here for the Anna Rockets.
Feroz to inbound for the Rockets.
As they get it into Myers. And get a hold. It's away from the basketball. It's going to be on James Steinke. So Botkins' third team foul.
Second of the second quarter. They had 1 in the first, and so far 2 now. They're here in the second.
They get this up quicker than what I would look up there. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Ball tipped out by Top, and be a sideline out of bounds play. You know the out of bounds plays are one of the most underrated things. If you're a casual fan of basketball, if you can score on your out of bounds plays, it shows how good of an execution you can do on your side, not only your sideline but your baseline out of bounds as well.
Yeah, it's Shappy for 3, no. But when I played way back when, in the 80s, you always went zone on an out-of-bounds play. But now you never see it anymore. It's all man-to-man.
Bosek on the inside, kicks it to Pitts, who steps back behind the three-point arc and splashes it from the right corner and extends the Trojan lead to 7.
Pitts' first points of the game. 11th three-pointer of the year.
Trojans been spreading around this scoring, obviously scoring 25 points and being extremely hot from beyond the arc. And shot up, no good, but a foul.
Steinke again.
It's going to be on the floor, I believe. But like you said, it's how this Botkins teams go sometimes. They're 13-3, they're a great team. But sometimes it's how shooting is. It comes and goes. And you saw that Fort Laramie game, Craig, the other week, and how much of a struggle it was. But you see what it is tonight. So it's sometimes a little bit of a love-hate relationship.
Right, it is. And unfortunately, that night when they couldn't hit anything, that was the big loss for them that dropped them 2 games behind the Reese Raiders.
On the right side, Keith Homan with the basketball. He looks to drive, gives it up to Kyle Edelman. Edelman looks to drive on the inside against Will Munn into the basket. Nice move by Kyle Edelman. He's got 4. Cuts the deficit to, or cuts the Botkins Trojans lead to 5.
He gets by his defender, and there's no help down there underneath the bucket.
Eli Pitts on the inside loses the basketball, and it's going to stay with the Trojans. Evan Myers going to come back into the ball game. Top looking for a back cut, kicks it out to Kleiman. Kleiman gives up to Will Monin. The weave action going on the top here for Botkins. Pitts with it. Gives it up to Colin Dosek. Loses the basketball.
Yeah.
Monin just in the nick of time there, saves it. It's up to Pitts, who drives on the inside. Is fouled on the floor by Kyle Edelman.
Going to be a foul. It's going to be Edelman.
3:35 to go here till halftime. 25-20 on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Trojans ahead of the Anna Rockets.
Edelman's first foul on the Rockets this period.
Inbounds here. We should call this rivalry the in-between rivalry.
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
Man, what PR you could get for them on that. It's, of course, the famous in-between Anna and Botkins. Here, one of the famous restaurants in town, giving them some free advertisement here.
Great fried chicken. And wings.
Throws with it. Left side. Edelman 3 off the front of the iron. But Keith Homan chases down the rebound. Throws with it left side. He looks to drive. Splits the defense off the glass. Shappy gets it. Throws it up and is fouled by Tucker Holzkamp. Now Alex Shappy will go to the line for
2. Holzkamp's first foul. 4 fouls now on the Botkins Trojans here in the second period.
First free throw up and no good for Shappy as Brady Wenning comes back in.
Shappy only a 57% free throw shooter. Missed the first.
The offense has slowed down here a bit in the second quarter. It was 20-16 after quarter one as Shappy splits from the line. It's got 5 now. Each team only able to muster 5 points so far through the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. Top, jump shot, no good. Shappy pulls down the board. Step over to Keith Homan. Going to the left side to Shappy. Shappy out front, looking to take top to the block. Out of dribbles, gives up to Homan. Homan straddles the baseline, kicks it out to Shappy. Shappy cut underneath by Myers. Kicks out Homan. Quick trigger 3 from the corner for Keith Homan. It's well short and an air ball. Dosak looking for Monin on the back cut. He was out of the dribble, but a nice cut by the freshman Monin to get the 2 points there for Botkins.
Beautiful pass.
Monin with 5 points. A nice contribution from the freshman here tonight. Well, goes to the left side to Evan Myers. 1:41 to go to half on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Tony Coverman Kregloff giving you the action here. Myers shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Colin Dosak. Dosak to top in the corner to Pitts. Pitts drives all the way to the basket. No call, gets his own rebound. Shot goes up. So good, and Evan Myers coming up a little gimpy behind the play. And they gotta let it play out here. And now there's a dead play here, a little dead time here, and we're going to step aside here with a player injury timeout here. 27-21 Botkins with 1:13 to go here till half on NKTelco Sports. Back here on NKTelco Sports, it's a 27-21 lead for Botkins. Evan Myers off under his own power. It looked just to maybe got rolled up on a little bit, and maybe hopefully he'll be good to go after the halftime break as we're only a minute away from him.
Looking at his left knee.
He got rolled up on pretty good there. No foul called. Which I don't know if it was a foul or not. I mean, I'd have to go look at the replay when we post it on our YouTube channel. But Botkins can ill afford another injury or illness. They have been bitten by the bug here lately. One losing Ryland Platform. Shot's no good. It goes back to the Botkins side. Right side, Noah Top. Gets up over to Plyman. Back up over, trying to get it to Colin Dosak. Would have had it perfectly, but Alex Shappy took it away to the basket. He misses the contested layup. Botkins trying to convert, and a 5-point swing for the Trojans. Right there, another three-pointer by Colin Dosak.
White, missed the layup, and then come back and hit a three.
A three in transition nonetheless. So we got a foul against Botkins. It's the 5th foul. It's against Dosak, so a couple of free throws coming up for the Anna Rockets. At the line is Kyle Edelman.
52% free throw shooter, 15 of 29 on the season.
Some big free throws for the Trojans for the Rockets to cut into the Trojan lead. A.J. Barhorst back in for Alex Shappy. as Edelman cans the first. And he'll make the second as well. Cuts the deficit to 7 here. Comes Dosek down the sideline. Gets up over to Noah Top. Top trying to get something off for the Horn at the volleyball line. Ooh. Almost went, and then with a hot shooting first half, particularly for the Botkins Trojans, they lead 30-23 over the Anna Rockets. We'll step aside and come back with our first half recap and second half of action here next on NKTelco Sports.
We are more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Is your internet slowing down your family fun? Your work and all the things you need to get done? Say goodbye to buffering, lagging, and endless loading screens. With NKTelco's blazing fast internet and smart Wi-Fi, everyone gets the speed they need. No contracts, no hidden fees, just everyday low prices and fast speeds. NKTelco, keeping your family connected.
We're back here on NKTelco Sports. Halftime here at the Coliseum between the Botkins Trojans and the Anna Rockets. So let's take a look at our first half numbers here after the Trojans lead 30-23 over the Anna Rockets. Put those first half numbers, Craig Lau.
All right, leading Anna was Jacob Feroz, who had 7 points. Kaya Alderman had 6. Alex Shappy had 5. Keith Homan had 3, and Brady Winning had 2. For Botkins, they were led by Colin Dosek with 9. Noah Top had 7, all in the first quarter. Will Monin had 5. Colton Kleiman had 4. Eli Pitts 3, and James Steineke 2 to round out. 30-23. Looking at shooting, Anna started out hot, 7 of 8 after one period. Kind of went cold there in second period, 1 of 9. Overall, 8 of 17 for 47%. 6 of 11 from 2, 2 of 6 from 3, and 5 of 6 from the line. Botkins, on the other hand, 4 of 9 from two-point land, 6 of 9 from beyond the arc, 10 of 18 overall, 55%, 4 of 4 from the line. Looking at rebounding, Botkins won the rebounding battle 9-7. And turnovers, Botkins had 6. Anna had 5 in second chance points. Botkins had 5 second chance points off of the 5 Anna turnovers.
Really, like I said, hot shooting first quarter, particularly the Rockets cooled off, like I said, 1 of 9 that second quarter, as the Rockets will start the second half with the basketball. Evan Myers back after he hobbled off with a minute to go, so good to see him back in the lineup. Well, tipped by the Trojans, and it'll stay here with Anna.
Good hands there by Colton Kleiman. Get a finger on that, tip it away.
Sack formation here for the Rockets. They try to get the basketball in. Gets it back into Feroz. Looks to shoot, gives it over to Shappy on the skip pass. Shappy goes up to Feroz. He's going to fire a 3. He had a hot first half, and he starts off the second half with a 3-pointer.
Now with 10 points. 4-point Botkins lead.
And double figures here and cuts the deficit to 4. Botkins been leading for most of this time. Dosek trying to answer with a deep 3 of his own. It clanks off the backboard, and Anna going to fall on the floor for it. Top picks it up. Top kicks out to Dosek, trying to redeem himself, and he does with the 3-pointer. 4 3-pointers for Colin Dosek here tonight. He totally redeemed himself there.
Now Botkins is in his zone.
Just see this for a possession. Maybe more of a little bit of about a matchup, but really bringing this out. Matchup 2-3. Ball in the corner to Shappy. Skip pass to Feroz. To Myers. In the corner. Over to Edelman. Edelman shots no good. Steinke pulls down the board. Outlets it over to Colin Dosek. Dosek looking to drive in the gap. Gives up to Colton Kleiman. Back to Dosek. The team Inside. We got a timeout in the melee for the Botkins Trojans.
Yep.
Let's see what it is. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full. It's a 30-second timeout. Since it's a 30-second timeout, we'll keep it here, and we'd like to thank our sponsors here on NKTelco Sports, because without our sponsors, we would not be able to bring you action here tonight on NKTelco Sports. Our sponsors are the First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, the Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and the St. Henry Bank. So we thank those kind sponsors for sponsoring Botkins basketball all year long here on NKTelco Sports. And we're getting towards the tournament draw right now, and looking at these Botkins Trojans in the Division 7 Southwest District, they sit 4th overall in the seedings for the RPI, and that RPI is interesting. It's not like it used to be where you go and you seed the teams.
Yeah.
It used to be. So what matters is it's an 100%, total of 3 certain categories. It's 40% of your record, 40% of the rankings is your opponent's record, and the other 20% is the opponents of your opponent's record.
Yeah.
So it matters who you play and who they beat, and you hope the teams that you're beating are beating other teams as well, because it helps you, just kind of like the old football format. Or
yeah,
the current
very
football
similar
format.
to that.
No good, but Botkins sits in 4th behind Rushi, Sidney Lehman, and Frankie Monroe, and Myers out on the floor. Like we said, these Trojans, if they shoot the way they do tonight, they can beat anybody.
Top picks up the foul, his first.
Rose with that basketball, gets it up over to Kyle Edelman on the inside, who gets it to go. Kyle Edelman cuts the deficit to 5.
He's having a good night, 8 points so far. 2 above his average.
Pitts out front, Pitts on the left side, gets it swiped away by Edelman, and are they going to call a foul on Edelman? They're calling on Pitts. They're going to call a hold on Pitts. This is the NBA, they'd call that a clear path foul. And they'd have a 1 technical shot in the ball bag. As Will Monin going to enter in for Anna. Pitts will go out.
Coach Barhorse was making his plea for it.
Unintentional. Yeah. I don't think there's enough there to be an intentional.
Yeah.
Maybe a grab. Rose with it. Left side to Keith Oman. And gets a ball screen from Shappy. Into Froze. Froze on the inside, kicks it back out to Homan. Working it around. Shappy back up over to Froze. Myers driving baseline. Myers getting around the defense. Kicks out Shappy. He's going to fire a 3. Bullseye. Got it. And Anna back within 2.
Shappy, his 5th three-pointer of the season.
Looking at a much better time for Coach Nate Barhorst's
big
squad.
Shot.
Yes, they've been on an 8-3 run out of the locker room. Will Monin, a little awkward shot from the corner, but he got it to fall.
Yeah, he was almost like leaning forward there. Kind of, like you said, very awkward shot.
He's got 2 3-pointers, 8 points overall. Shappy, shot fake from where he just made his 3 the last possession. Loses the basketball, swiped away by Colin Dosek. Up to Will Monin, and Will Monin now with double figures now in 10 points. 5 quick points from Botkins, and all of a sudden that 2-point lead has now morphed into 7.
One.
It might morph into 9 here. It's taken away by Top to the basket, and Dosek will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Like we talked about, man, they just flip a switch and the points are aplenty.
Man, that quick 2-point lead and that quick 5-0 run.
Yeah.
Goes there for the Botkins Trojans and morphs into a 7-point lead. As confirmation with the book here, the Botkins book. The Botkins legendary keeper of the book, Don Mack. And Dosek connects on the first free throw. And back in is Brady Wenning. A lot of upperclassmen on this Anna team. A lot of juniors and seniors. Seniors, Evan Myers, Jacob Burrows, Keith Homan, Kyle Edelman, and Alex Shappy. So a lot of experience for veteran coach Nate Barhorst. So Dosek goes a perfect 2 for 2 from the line. 40-31 lead for Botkins on the First National Bank first quarter. 4:22 to go in the third. Botkins still in that zone. They've shown for a few possessions here to try to throw the Rockets off.
Top picks up his second foul of the quarter and the game.
Foul, give the ball underneath the basket to Anna.
Got to move. Yep.
Shappy gets it out top. Go to the left side. No, he'll keep it. Passes it over to Froze. He's been hot from the outside, but that one goes in and out. Dosek, baseball pass up ahead to Monin. He's feeling it. And how about this freshman? He's got a baker's dozen, 13 points. Will Monin, what a game. We got a timeout by Coach Nate Barhorse. We'll take it with him. 10-0 Botkins run. They lead by 12 here on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Well, when it comes to this late in the season, you can't have an excuse that you're a freshman anymore in terms of experience. And Will Monin coming up very big tonight in this rivalry game.
He's 3 of 3 from beyond the arc and 2 of 3 from two-point land. 13 points for the freshman, and he, like you said, he's feeling it.
He's got 13 points. It was a 33-31 ball game after Alex Shappy hit a left wing three. And now Botkins has went on a 10-0 run to expand this lead to a dozen.
And that 10-0 run is just in the last, minute?
Yeah.
Less than a minute?
Yeah. A couple steals, a couple three-pointers. But the Trojans just feeling it from the outside. And they're not going to shy away from that zone defense that they've been showing this third quarter. And they turn it over. Botkins has created a lot of fast breaks here off of those steals. There's Dosek's on the inside, and Steve Trout, a veteran official, going to call a foul.
Foul's going to be on Jacob Froze, his second.
Dosek will take it out. Go to Steinke. Try to run something for Dosek here. To run through the double door screen. Get on the inside of Colton Plyman.
Nice
Plyman to the basket and scores. 12-0 run lead for the Botkins Trojans.
Nice move by the big man. That was 6.
It's very aggressive in this zone. Inside. Plyman tried to take a charge. Nothing called there. Rockets come up empty again. Trojans looking to add to the lead. It's Steinke on the exchange to Dosek. Out to Will Monin, quick trigger three. That freshman is feeling it, and he is in fuego on fire. Is Will Monin. He's got 16 points, and the Botkins lead 17.
He's barely getting set, and he's putting it up, but it's a beautiful shot.
It's like if you ever played a game of golf. Sometimes you go up and hit that ball, it feels great. Other days it's like, I can't hit this thing at all. Same way in the sport of basketball, as the aforementioned Monin gets the rebound on this 15-0 run for the Trojans. Steinke with it. It's around the screen on the inside. Versus course, kicks out to Colton Plyman. The big man on the inside. Got to be called for the player control foul.
That's Plyman's second, team fourth here, third quarter.
Oh man, again, it's singing the praises of Will Monin here tonight. Sometimes you need people to step up, and step up he has. 16 points for the freshman. I don't think I've seen him really score above 5 in a game at all Botkins games have done this year, just so to see him come up in this way, 16 points against a very good squad.
Yes.
It's not a throwaway game where he's getting 16 points. It's a key game against a rival on your home court.
Yeah, a freshman comes in averaging only 4.7 points a game. Like you said, he's got 16 already.
Rockets turn it over. Shappy gives up to Dosek. Gives up to Pitts on the inside. It gives it over to Will Monin. Monin reverses course to climb into Dosek. It's been a disaster here this last couple minutes for Anna. Within, shot blocked by Shappy. He'll pirouette the baseline, give it up overhead to Wenning. Wenning to the basket. His shot up's no good, but he's fouled by Will Monin.
Monin's going to pick up his first foul. That'll put Wenning at the line, where he's 2 for 2 on the evening.
It was 30-23 to start this quarter. Botkins is ahead of Anna, and then it was a 8-3 run for the Trojans, and then all of a sudden a 15-0 run for Botkins, and that was finally stopped by the Anna Rockets there by number 32, Brady Wenning at the line, and he connects on that first free throw. Wenning again at the line, connects again. It was 2 for 2, and it's a 15-point lead now for Botkins. Is up over to Pitts, back over to Holzkamp. Trying to drive to the basket, and Tucker Holzkamp, his first bucket of the night.
Yep, good move by the big man. Taking the left side, just put his head down and drove right to the bucket.
7 different Trojans scored tonight is Tucker Holzkamp. Botkins lead back up to 17. Well, if he went to go get a snack or a soda or something, he missed this Botkins run, and there's a foul on Holzkamp as he smacked Feroz in the face, but yeah, you missed it, and all of a sudden, blink, and it's a double-digit lead.
Well, like we were saying, it was 33-31, maybe with 4:50 to go in the quarter.
Yeah.
And then boom.
But again, it's the magic, sometimes the magic of the three-point shot for this Botkins Trojans team. I mean, those two examples of how effective the three can be are examples tonight. And then your example of how it can kick in the butt sometimes is the Army game for these Trojans.
Yeah.
Off the miss, keep Homan for the three. He splashes it from the left corner. And we got a timeout by Coach Nate Barhorse with 1:05 to go here in the third quarter. Botkins 50 and a 37 here on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Mr. Brightside brings us back into this last minute of the third quarter. Let's listen to the speakers here at the Coliseum at Botkins High School, and a 50-37 lead for the Trojans on construction night here for the home student body. And like you said, it's that hot three-point shooting that's really blown this game open for the Trojans, Craig.
This third quarter is resembling a lot of the first quarter where it was 20-16 Botkins. Big offensive output. Same thing going on here in the third period.
See if the Trojans stay aggressive here in this final minute of the third period. Ball deflected out front. Holzkamp recovers it though for the Trojans. Pitts on the right side. Pitts looking to move on the inside. Gets up over to Noah Top. Top looks to drive. Spin moves. Cut off. Back cut. Gives it over to Colin Dosek. Dosek on the inside, loses the basketball. Kicks it out to top. And Scrumford on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? It's Kyle Edelman. Keith Homan in the backcourt. We'll give it up to Jacob Rose. Rose going to stop. Transition three for him.
You don't want him getting hot.
Anna not going away. A couple big triples, and they cut the deficit to 10. That's the third triple for Jacob Rose. Pitt's going to be fouled on the floor. Not a bad foul to give for Anna. They've got another one to give before the end of the quarter.
Edelman picks up his second, team third.
Colton Plyman going to check in here, and checking in for Anna is number 14, Blake Bixler, 6'1" junior. Colin Dosek, rebounder, kicks up over to Plyman. Bixler guarding Dosek. On the roll to Plyman. Can he get it off for the horn? He can! And the Botkins lead is going to be a dozen going into the fourth quarter. Big hot shooting quarter for the Trojans. They lead by 12. Going back in the fourth quarter here next on NKTelco Sports.
We are more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Back here on NKTelco Sports as we begin the fourth quarter. Here, Botkins 52, Anna 40, and Craig, just like the first quarter, some hot shooting. Botkins 22 points in that quarter, Anna 19.
Yeah, Botkins was 8 of 10 from the field, 4 of 4 from 2, and 4 of 6 from 3, plus 2 of 2 from the line. Anna was 5 of 9 overall, 4 of 5 from 3. So the three-point shooting that quarter was outstanding.
Top kicks out a rare three from Colton Plyman. And he splashes it home from the top of the key.
He's now double figures.
Homan with a three right back of his own. Nice response by Keith Homan, who's thrusted in the starting lineup tonight. There's some injuries here for the Anna Rockets. Boy, everyone's feeling it, even the center, Colton Plyman for Botkins. Pitts trying to join the party. And it's rebounded by Homan, back up to Myers. Puts it up, over to the left side to Keith Homan. Back up over to Evan Myers, right side Jacob Rose. Rose back up Homan. Homan feeling it from three, off the iron, no good. Myers gets it. He drives and take away the bucket. Wow. Say Evan Myers, the senior starter, is scoreless here tonight. And player control foul, send it the way of the Trojans. Substitutions: Alex Shappy for Anna, James Steinke for Botkins.
Kind of a late call there by official Tom Rippenoff, but good call.
Sometimes you just got to process, like a call like a charge.
Yeah,
that's hard to say right away. You have to just, it's not like a trout, sometimes you got to process it. And Colton Plyman, we talked about Will Monin having a great game. Colton Plyman with a baker's dozen.
Man, he's got 9 points here in the fourth quarter, or the second half, I should say.
And a foul on Steinke.
Steinke picks up his third. Team first.
He get these contributions. Colin Dosek's been his usual self, 4 3-pointers. He's got 14. But then you go to the other players. Colton Plyman, he had 13 points. Will Monin, the freshman, chipped in with what could be, I haven't looked at, but maybe a season high for him in 16.
Yeah.
Big for him.
Yeah, because his previous career high was 11.
Shot up and in.
Against Bradford just a couple weeks ago.
Shot's good for Brady Wenning. As they cut the lead to 12, 57-45 with 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Kleiman, one-on-one, hits the deck, got away with a travel. He goes on the inside and scores. Colton Kleiman got the bucket to fall, but I think he walked there. Coach Nate Barhorse asking the official about it. I think he's right to have a little bit of a gripe there. Woman on the left side gives up to Feroz. Feroz fouled out front by Wilmot, and that'll be the second team foul on the Trojans.
Second foul on Monin also. Kleiman now with 11 points here in the second half to go along with Will Monin's 11 points. All his were in the third quarter.
Skip pass over to Alex Shappy. Shappy cross-court pass up over to Wenning. High arcing three, no good. Fortunately, the Trojans catch a break as Dosek muffed the punt there. Which I know these Trojans don't play football.
Yeah.
But it is. Feroz physical with Dosek. Which Steve Trout went and play there. Now we got a foul away from the ball.
Yep, they got Feroz. That's his third.
And Dosek will inbound. Exactly 5 minutes to go. With a 14-point lead for the Trojans on the First National Bank first scoreboard. Misses the turnaround left-hand shot. That shoulder, Shappy thought about a three in transition. Kicks it over to Myers, and Myers still scoreless tonight. It's been a tough night for him offensively.
Yeah, it has.
Romanin, the freshman, to Steinke. Cross-court pass to Dosek. High ball fake for Collin. Collin will look to go in the lane.
Good defense by Myers.
Yep, tipped away by Myers. Nice play. As Shappy gets it spin move to the basket against Kleiman. Nice tough move in the lane for Alex Shappy.
He's got 10 now.
A lot of players in double figures. This offense has really been good for both squads here tonight. Kleiman puts it on the deck. And give it up over to Will Monin. Monin, jump shot off the screen, clanks off the front of the iron, and Anna gets the rebound. Shappy spin.
Oh, a little bit too high.
There we go, Feroz off the board, no good. It was attempted to be an alley-oop dunk.
Yeah.
It goes the other way of Botkins. Steinke's shot's no good. As every possession becomes increasingly more critical for Anna. And coach, nobody. Foul away from the ball. I've seen more fouls called away from the ball, I think, tonight in any game that I've been to this year.
Noah Top picks up his third, team third.
I've seen about four. I think we've seen about 4 fouls called away from the ball tonight.
Yeah. Now this period's turning in just like the second period. The shooting goes down.
9-7 advantage for the Trojans this quarter in terms of scoring. Feroz off the front of the iron, no good. On and up ahead to Noah Top. Top drives on the inside and scores. Nice move by Noah Top. He's got 9. Coach Grove's going to take the timeout. We'll step aside with him. Botkins 61, Anna 47 here on NKTelco Sports.
Is your internet slowing down your family fun? Your work and all the things you need to get done? Say goodbye to buffering, lagging, and endless loading screens. With NKTelco's blazing fast internet and smart Wi-Fi, everyone gets the speed they need. No contracts, no hidden fees, just everyday low prices and fast speeds. NKTelco, keeping your family connected.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Back here on NKTelco Sports, a 61-47 lead for Botkins. And like you said, Craig, before the break, shooting slowed down here a bit, but still a 14-point lead for Botkins.
Yeah, it is. Botkins is 4-9. There's a long three from Froze. He hits.
And him and Keith Homan have really been a tandem from the outside. We've, of course, glossed over the Botkins shooting, or we've really, been big fans of the Botkins shooting, and rightfully so. But Feroz with 4 threes tonight, even with his team trailing by 11. He's had a nice night tonight with 16, and before mentioned, Feroz gets the steal. It's a bed to Myers. He attacks the freshman Monin, high off the glass. No good there, and we got a foul. It's going to go against Anna.
Feroz picks up his 4th.
Eli Pitts comes in the ball game. Pitts gives up over to Noah Top. Back up over to Pitts. Over on the left side to Colin Dosek. 7-point leads. The clock continues to run here. Pitts gives up over to Plyman. Plyman back up over to Dosek. A lot of time running off here.
Yep.
Got to see the Anna desperation start to increase here a bit. Up front, Homan almost a steal, but the foul coming in late and rightfully so.
Homan, he picks up his 2nd, team 4th.
Alex Shappy back in.
Yeah, like you said, that was a long possession here on the Botkins end that burned a lot of the clock. And Anna, if they want to get back in this, they need to get that turnover, get some points on the board.
Here comes the double team. Dosek skips it over to Eli Pitts. Nothing but a layup here for the Trojans with 1:35 to go. Colin Dosek looking to go to the right side, gives it up over to James Steinke. Steinke gets around the double team, and there's the foul by Keith Homan.
It's going to put James Steinke at the line. He's a 78% free throw shooter. He's 2 of 2 in the game so far. Way back in the first quarter, his only points of the game.
They're trying to ice the game here. It's the free throw to fall. And he gets the second free throw to fall. There's James Steinke, 13-point lead now. 63-50 our score. Botkins ahead of Anna on the First National Bank first scoreboard. Brady Coverman, Craig Louth giving you all the action here. And that ball's taken away on the inside by the Trojans. And now the
nice.
Desperation's got to increase.
Yep.
Monin had a wide open three, but freshman wisely passed it up. Who's been fantastic here with 16 points tonight. Lyman over to Pitts. Pitts looks to drive, and Trojans just continuing to run the clock. Rosas got that 4th foul, and he's going to have to exit out here with that 5th foul as he goes to the bench, but he has been fantastic. 17 points to lead this Anna attack. And gets a round of applause, rightfully so, from the Anna fans that made the short journey over here.
Feroz with 7 points in the first half, 10 on 3 of 5 shooting from the 3 for 17.
Colin Dosek looking to put this game on ice here. Gets the knees, fires, and connects. It'll be all Shelby County here in a couple weeks. Probably will get beyond that first team ballot. And this knees, fires, and scores. 4 for 4 from the line is Dosek, along to go with 4 triples from the senior star. 3-pointer Wenning off the iron, no good. Tips around, and Top gets the rebound. Foul in backcourt, and Dosek will return to the line. This is fouled by Evan Myers.
Coach Barhorst waving a white flag, going to empty his bench.
It'll be a big win. It keeps keeps Botkins in contention for the Shelby County League title. They obviously are going to need to beat the Russia Raiders next Friday when they come here to the Coliseum, and are going to have to hope for some help from Houston or Fort Laramie in beating the Raiders, and also finishing obviously their league schedule out probably undefeated. Still a tough uphill climb, but not impossible with a big win here tonight over Anna.
Friday, Botkins has to travel to Jackson Center.
Yeah, and that'll be a big game as well. And throw 6 splits the free throws to lead up to 16. Substitutions all over here for both squads as A.J. Barhorst with basketball gets into Blake Bixler, who just checked in. Gives it up over to Lincoln Reese. Reese back up over to Bixler. Bixler fires a 3. He's got it. Blake Bixler with the 3, and we got a timeout for substitutions. Substitutions just coming in. It's number 14, Braden Welsh. In the lineup, and I don't have a number 35 on my roster.
For Botkins?
Yeah.
Noah Miller.
Noah Miller, okay, in the lineup here. Some one of our former camera guys. As Botkins gets a big win here tonight, 66-53 over to the Anna Rockets. You got it here live on NKTelco Sports. And on the First National Bank first scoreboard reads Botkins 66, Anna 53. Let's take a look at some of our final box score here as Craig tallies up some of the other numbers here for the victorious Botkins Trojans here tonight. Will Monin chipped in with 16 points, 17 from Colin Gosek, 3 from Eli Pitts. Noah Top had 9, 4 for James Steinke, 2 for Tucker Holzkamp, and for Colton Kleiman, he had 15 here tonight here for the box score for the Botkins Trojans. For the Anna Rockets, they were led with Jacob Verrose's 17 points. 16 points what I have for Lincoln Reese with 3. Keith Oman with 9, 8 for Kyle Edelman, 6 for Brady Winning, and Alex Shappy himself had 10. After the first quarter of play, our score was 20-16 Botkins. At halftime break, it was 30-23. Anna at one point cut it to a 31-33 ball game. And then Botkins went on a 15-0 run, which really defined this game and put the lead at a game-high 17 points. Obviously some back-and-forth battle, but too much of a hole for the Anna Rockets to climb out of, and they dropped to 6-10 on the season. Anna will be back in action hosting the Fort Laramie Redskins on Friday in Shelby County League play before they play host to Miami East. Obviously, Anna right now drops to 4-5 in the Shelby County League as they sit in 4th place here on the season in the Shelby County Athletic League. And the Botkins Trojans advance on the season to 14-3 on the year with this big win tonight and will maintain their 2nd place spot in the Shelby County Athletic League. They go over and take the short trip over Friday at Jackson Center, a big game to try to keep them in the Shelby County League. Obviously needing to run that gauntlet of beating Anna, Jackson Center, and Russia, and then hoping for a Russia loss if they want for that Shelby County League title. You can catch that game live on NKTelco Sports. You can buy the ticket if you do not want to make the trip over to Jackson Center, and then they'll be back at home against a doubleheader weekend against Russia and Lima Shawnee, which will both be here, of course, brought to you live here on NKTelco Sports. Botkins sitting at 4th overall right now, the seed in that sectional drawing right now in Division 7, of course, the North District, as they are now 7-2 in the Shelby County Athletic League on the season. And let's take a look at our final numbers here with Mr. Craig Lau.
All right, first for the Anna Rockets, who record drops to 6-10 overall, 4-5 in the Shelby County Athletic League. They are led in scoring by senior Jacob Rose, who had 17 points. Alex Shapey had 10. Keith Holman had 9. Kyle Edelman had 8. Brady Winning had 6. And rounding out the scoring, Blake Bixler with 3 for their 53 for Botkins. They had 3 players in double figures. Colin Dosak led the way with 17. Freshman Will Monin, on the strength of that big third quarter, ended up with 16. And Colton Plyman, who had a whale of a second half with 11 points, ends up with 15. Noah Top had 9. James Steinke had 4. Eli Pitts had 3. And Tucker Hulskamp had 2 for their 66. Looking at shooting, Anna, 9 of 20 from 2-point land, 9 of 18 from beyond the arc, 18 of 38 overall for 47%. Botkins, unbelievable shooting, 12 of 19 from 2, 11 of 18 from 3-point land, 23 of 37 overall for a hot 62%. Free throw shooting, Anna was 8 of 10, and Botkins was 11 of 12. Looking at rebounds, Anna had 15 total rebounds, 5 of those offensive. Botkins had 21 rebounds, 6 of those on the offensive end. And turnovers, both teams had 11 turnovers. So whale of a shooting night, totally different from what I saw here a week and a half ago when they played Fort Laramie. 62% shooting for Botkins, 23 of 37. Very nice night for the Botkins Trojans.
And really, I mean, it's a good win for them going forward. I mean, a gauntlet of a schedule that have come up. Playing Anna, your backyard rival, even though the record is now 6-10. You go over to Jackson Center on Friday, and then a big weekend after that, you play Russia at home, and then you play Lima Shawnee. So, I mean, just a couple big games really to get the Trojans pumped up for tournament time.
Well, I'll tell you what, that Friday when they play Russia, and then Saturday when they play Shawnee, Shawnee is very, very good team up there in the Lima region, so they're going to have their hands full that weekend.
And a lot of exciting basketball that we'll see here down the stretch, and a chance for them to hang around for the Shelby County League title and hopefully for this Botkins team make a tournament.
Yep.
Oh, that'll do it for us here tonight. Before we leave, we would like to thank our sponsors here again, because without them, we would not be able to bring you this action here. They are First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, the Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and the St. Henry Bank. So again, here the final from the Coliseum here tonight. The Botkins Trojans defeat the Anna Rockets 66-53. For Craig Louth, I'm Brandon Coverman saying so long here from the Coliseum here in Botkins.